Hi, this is Zhou, and I will have introduce my assessment design project here. And first, there are three parts in my assessment design project. And the first part is background information, and the second one is the administration, and the last part is overall design of my assessment. And I chose to design a traditional English language assessment, which includes three parts: speaking, reading, and writing. I designed this assessment because I have 2 years experience, teaching experience in a international school, and my students are all the Chinese. Chinese education system value the final assessment or the summative assessment very much, and we level students according to their grades they gained in that assessment. So in this course, I learned a lot from like how to design how to design good, effective items, how to design the distractors, and I just want to put what I've learned into practice. So the target population of this assessment is my fifth graders, who are Chinese English learners, and their mother language is Chinese, but they have learned English for 5 years. But there is no English speaking environment in China, so the only way that they can access English is in the English classroom. And according to ACT-FL, their English level are in intermediate mid levels. But I think it's important that for them to know their goal of learning English is what. And so for Chinese students, most of them, they have the goal of pass the middle school or high school or college examination. And so they are normally focused on the language itself, like their listening fluency, speaking fluency, writing and reading strategies, skills. And other group of Chinese students, they also want to study abroad. So, but for in this assessment, I really want to combine these two objectives together, like to assess their language abilities as well as their ability to use the language in their lives, in the societies. So they can for the reading part, I focus on their reading strategies or their understanding the vocabulary and the grammars a lot. And there are different types of items, like there are multiple choice questions, there are gap filling choice, and the productive parts, which are listening in this, which are speaking and writing part, and they will be assessed to with the content that related to the real world more. And Candice Ninja Blom observed that the school writing is often disconnected from the real world issues, and I really agree with this. So in this assessment, I did some change in this part to change what normally the Chinese test will do. Okay, so now let's look at the overall design. And the first part, in the first part, the students will be paired two students will be paired together to the test, and there should be one or two instructors in the classroom, and one lead instructors will lead the conversation. And the first they will have warm conversation like good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and the instructor will introduce him or herself at the beginning, and then start the conversation with the students, like ask what's your name and where you live, do you like music, and what music do you like best, and the topic in this test the topics is about music, and the conversation is developed towards this kind of these topics, and such as what kind of music do you like best, or do you play any instrument, or do you go to concert, what's your favorite singers, why do you like he or she, and the instructor needs to be very careful about the way they are asking the question. I hope I don't want the instructor use a lot of closed question like yes or no, but always more open questions with what, where, how, who, why, so that the students will feel more relaxed and comfortable to answer the question. And then the second part, the theme is to talk about a student's opinion of the different festival in China. And here are some pictures as prompts for the test takers to help them relate what the festival is, and the two students are paired together to discuss about it, and the instructor will record their level, how their fluency when they are talking, like and also when they are discussed, there are several questions that the instructor could help them to develop the conversation, like do you think what holiday is fun, or do you think what holiday is exciting, or do you think what holiday is expensive, or what holiday is boring, and do you prefer to celebrate the holiday with friends or families, or say, and the students are supposed to give out the reasons, and then like once there is a advanced student, and another one is like mid level or lower level, and the instructor are supposed to help or lead the lower level students to develop the conversation also, and so that to keep the test fair. And the second part is reading part, and there are two articles in this part, and the first one is about a story that happened in a family during Christmas, and there are 6 questions about it, and I designed like the first one and the 6th one as the hardest one, which should be answered right only by the higher level student, and the mid-level students are supposed to answer answer rightly 4 of them, and the lower level students should like answer like get the right answer about 2. And the second reading part is use different form of the items. It's the students are supposed to fill the blank with the right words. The meaning of the words are similar, but they should be used in different situations. So in this part, students' vocabularies and their reading comprehensions and are tested in this part. And the last part is writing. And this part, they are supposed to write an email for the professor, to their friends, to invite her friends Mia to go to watch a movie on Saturday. And in this part, students are supposed to write in the right manner, like how the right manner to write emails. They should also contain 3 key for information in these emails. So, and in this for this assessment, I consider it as reliable in the validity. For I think I take care when I choose the distractors or write the prompts. I make sure there is no absolute words in the answers or in the questions, so that the students will guess the right answer out. And I also consider the number of the items, and I hope for the 5th graders it's not too much for them or make them feel stressed or overwhelmed. I hope they can just do it according to their real English levels. And I also think it's reliable because I definitely researched the CET test about the form of the questions, the vocabularies, and the content will be appropriate for the fifth graders who are the second language learners. And I also make sure the prompts are not higher than the real abilities. So I think this assessment design project will be reliable and validity. Thanks.